Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is a request from D Kim, and I love requests like this because it features multiple groups. We've got Highkey, Weeekly, and Kiss of Life all in this one video. It is Dingo's Rising voice. This is something that they did 4 months ago, so I guess incorporating groups on the rise or just newer groups basically, which I find very funny that yes, Highkey applies there, Kiss of Life applies there, but Weeekly shouldn't apply there if they were, you know, given comebacks and promoted and whatnot, but basically they were on hiatus for so long that with their latest comeback, I guess you might as well call them a new group in some respect. It's sad and kind of strange, but I'm happy to see them regardless. So let's get to it. We're starting off with Weeekly. Let's go. All three groups that I really like.
인사드리겠습니다. 이번 주는 위클리. 안녕하세요, 위클리입니다. 저희 위클리가 이번에 1년 7개월 만에 다섯 번째
So it's not going to be the whole group for at least Weeekly.
라이징 보이스에서 인사드릴 수 있게 돼서 정말 영광입니다. 네, 저희 컬러라이즈 수록곡들이랑요, 위클리 다른 곡들 오늘 열심히 불러보도록 하겠습니다.
Promote that new
그러면
album.
첫 번째로 저희 위클리의 데뷔곡 택미부터 들려드릴게요. 음악 주세요.
Wait a minute.
So we're going to do a little medley. Oh, it's been so long since I've heard this song. Funny enough, someone had just commented on my original reaction to this too, which now feels ages ago, feels so long ago. They were like, oh, just in case you didn't know, the term used for, I guess, the chanting part or the shouting part in the song is called cheerleading. I don't know if that's true, but it totally makes sense. And I thought it was just very funny. I love when people comment on older videos. I read everything, regardless. Monday's too much. I wish they had all of them for this. This is still one of my favorite debuts. And I didn't know how to feel at the time exactly. Makes me miss June a lot. They came out with the bangers. Oh, we're skipping some of them here. Mostly like Holiday Party. Jeon's expressions. I have this special, different level, I guess, of respect in some ways for Soojin after all of Queendom Puzzle, basically for everyone that went on Queendom Puzzle, because that was some kind of mess in some ways. They are girl grouping with these expressions. Song was a hit for a reason. Ooh, she said that differently. Man, that was 2021? Was that 2021? I don't even have a sense of time anymore. Ooh, we're doing some new B-sides. I reacted to this album. Should really like this song.
내 맘 느꼈다면 do it again 내 일기장은 어느새 우리만의
Ooh, it's bass like that.
켜져 하나 둘씩 더 깊이 잠들 날이 night I imagine secret time Yeah I can't wait too good to be true
I love her voice.
Wake up 설렌 맘은 like prism When I'm dreaming dream hear the rhythm Yeah yeah 멀리
yeah.
터져오르는 설렘은 think about the real love Baby I will listen 꼭 루비처럼 good to good 온통 새빨간 불꽃이
Low bass, bring the synth, and you're speaking my language.
핑크빛 물이 드는 문 노래를 비두비두 So sing it la la 춤추고 싶어 baby 이 밤을 날아 꿈꾸는 기분 속에 Yeah
Because this song, it's like, it has the synth elements that I think they do a bit in Vroom Vroom to some respect, but it still has like the youthful little quirky bits that I guess early Weeekly would have. So it just feels like a nice blend of old and new to me. And then you have like other songs on this album, like Backwards, I believe it's called, right? That is a little bit more intense. That the one's definitely going in a little bit more of like a sexy lane. And then Odyssey, which I think is by far the best song on the album. I love that song so much.
분위기 바꿔서 멋있는 위클리의 모습을 보여드렸습니다.
Yeah.
Can't you know 지나간 짙게 번지는 향기의 flowers You won't last an hour 그 누구도 난 힘 의미 없단 걸 알잖아 Ooh, You don't know me but I'm only 결국 내게도
Gorgeous harmonies.
오게 돼. 끊임없이 돌고 돌지
There's your low bass.
절대 나를 떠나지 못해 You gotta move backwards Tryna leave but I feel like I'm here 멀어질수록 끌려 수없이 마주친 내 눈빛이
Monday,
머릿속을
I say it every
채워.
time. Ace in every way. Like,
어느새 너는 날 떠나간
visual is so stunning and unique.
You gotta
Voice is
move.
incredible. Dancer extraordinaire.
You gotta move. You gotta move backwards. You gotta move.
They're gonna close it out with Vroom Vroom, which I like.
네,
Just not nearly as much
지금까지
as
컬러라이즈
the B-sides of this album, I think.
들려드렸는데요. 좀 저희 위클리의 다양한 색이 보이는 것 같나요, 여러분? 그러면 다음
Showing
타이틀곡
off her
프로그램을
MC skills right now.
들려드리겠습니다. 브룸브룸.
I hope they have a comeback very soon. Build some momentum. Oh my God, Monday. Ooh, the ad-lib's a hit on the live version. She's doing little. Oh, they did a great job.
네, 저희 이번 부름부름 활동도
I
많은
love this
사랑
idea of Rising Voice. Have they done this multiple times? Because Killing Voice, it's such a smart idea. Killing Voice is noted as being like, oh, you have made it, you have reached a certain level. Have your red velvets on there and your Tamens and people that have really just set a path for themselves over years, veterans. But then you have this show that is very similar, but it allows multiple younger artists to also show themselves off in a variety of ways. I think it's super smart.
부탁드립니다.
And
그럼
as someone that
다음
really
주도
loves
위클리 지금까지 위클리였습니다.
smaller, maybe newer,
감사합니다.
lesser known groups, I love seeing them get exposure. What was that?
안녕.
Jihan away from the mic. It just sounded so funny. Oh, only two of them. Huiso and Yo.
안녕하세요. 하이키
No, Rina.
예림입니다.
And Soy? Forget. Is that how you say it? I don't really know her very well. I really only know Huiso and Rina because of Queendom Puzzle.
저희가 딩고 라이징 보이스에 처음 나오게 되어서 굉장히 설레고 있는데요.
그럼 지금 바로 하이키 노래 들려드리도록 하겠습니다.
Let's get it.
Ooh, start off with a hit. They have two new, like, smaller releases that I have to check out. Speaking of unique vocals.
The
youngest?
예쁘지 않은 꽃은 다들 골라내고 잘라내 예쁘면 더 예쁜 대로 꼭 언젠가는 시들고 내버려 두지를 못해
Huiso really looks like she loves performing and singing. You can feel it.
나는 건물 사이에 피어난 장미 삭막한 이 도시가 아름답게 물들 때까지 고개 들고 버틸게 끝까지
I really dig idols that give off that idols aura.
Keep it up.
And she does.
I'll be alright. Yeah, I'm only going up and I'ma be alright. Hey, keep it up.
Shout out to Young K.
Yeah, I'm growing up and I'ma be alright. Hey.
Oh, that was great.
옐링아 준비됐어? So let's go. Oh, I'll never stop dancing.
Moving to the bridge.
I'll never stop singing. I'll never stop singing.
This released, and then what was the other one? Oh, I love them both. Their names make me forget. I just remember this as Seoul, such a beautiful city because it's such a unique name. The other one was Shine?
I'll never stop dreaming. Dreaming. Ooh, ooh.
Both very good. Like, Yo is also really solid, but Huiso is on some other shit. Time to Shine. That's what it's called. Oh, it's been a while since I've heard this one. Yes, this out of this and Seoul, Such a Beautiful City, this is my choice. I just love the melody of this chorus. It always hits me every time. Remember the MV? This was like before the other song. It was like prepping in the MV. She's cute. Wow, her voice.
이 곡은 라이브로 보여드리는 건 처음인데요.
I did not know this one.
진짜 좋아하는 곡.
So she said it's their first time doing it live. Low-key scared but high-key ready.
저희가 진짜 좋아하는 곡이잖아요.
That's an amazing name.
밝은 끊임없는 race 매일 출발선에 서는 나.
Wow, warbly bass is getting me.
때론 악몽 속을 헤매 난 닿지 않는 저 넘지 못할 별 I can't anymore 포기하고 싶어질 때도 있지 그럴 때마다 나도 겁이 나지만 그 순간에 down I'm growing 어두울수록 더 별은 빛이 나 좀 더 눈부시게 I'm shining 실패하면 좀 어때 날 더 단단하고 강하게 해 Make it
This is a B-side to the previous two songs?
끝까지 잊지 않은 나의 pace
This is real good.
Go running, 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 go on 더 넓은 세상 위로 Highkey ready
I just love how much Huiso is feeling herself when she performs.
여러분 벌써
Oh, I don't know this.
순서인데요.
I actually haven't. So Run, isn't that's their debut, right? I haven't actually. No, Athletic Girl is the name of it, but is that the album? Is it called Athletic Girl? I haven't seen it. I just hear that it's very different from the songs that I do know from them. It's a bit more. I think it's a bit lighter. I think it's a bit more cutesy. I haven't heard that or reacted to it yet.
저희와 함께 드라이브 떠나실래요? Let's go.
We're putting on the shades.
나를 부르네 It's the coast 설레는 여행 어서와 함께 출발 해안을 달려 open car 바람결에
Huiso would play a really good mean girl in like a high school movie or something.
Yeah 저 푸르른 파도 소린 여기는 Rising Boys
Because the tone changed completely when Yel was singing at first, and it was all kind of bright and cutesy, and then when it went to Huiso, she put on like her bad bitch persona.
여기는 Rising Boys 켜지는 홀라 너와는 넓은 바다가 될 거야 눈앞은 Rose Eye 두근 내 홀라 너와 나 빛나는
This is good too.
생이 될 거야
Oh. Instrumental chorus.
눈부신 색별로 뜰 거야 저희가 마지막으로 꼭 하고 싶은 말이 있는데요 너와 난 영원한 우리가 될 거야
Just the two of them, and they own the stage there. That was really great.
그럼 지금까지 하이키였습니다 감사합니다
So it's on my list. I know that they had two newer releases, but it's very weird how they did them. It kind of confused me. It like wasn't a proper comeback exactly. I don't really know what to think of it, but they did put out two new singles that I will listen to, hopefully soon. They're on my list.
둘, 셋. 안녕하세요.
Speaking of some vocals, man.
나띠 그리고 벨입니다.
Natty and Bell.
오늘 저희가
Another group that at this point, and it's not even that far into their career whatsoever, I am locked in and I'm expecting great things every single time. And I gotta admit, like, I do love that from the get-go. Like, I like that they're kind of bringing back some essence of, like, sexy concepts in K-pop. I really do. I mean, I think that is... I mean, you look at some like earlier third gen stuff and any second gen, you just don't see stuff like that as much anymore. And I like that it's totally okay. I don't know. They do have one younger member, but I'm pretty sure she's of age now, but that is always concerning. But I'm still happy to see that someone's doing the concept at least.
딩고 라이징 보이스에 출연하게 되어서 너무너무 영광스럽고요.
Sometimes you gotta walk around on eggshells here. In the K-pop realm, you never know what they're debuting.
열심히 즐겁게 해보도록 하겠습니다.
좋아요. 저희 신곡들을 포함한 다양한 캐스업 사이프 곡들을 가져왔으니 여러분 귀로 즐겁게 감상하실 준비되셨나요?
네네.
Then let's go.
Let's go. Music.
Music cue.
네가 느끼는 감정 자연스런 너를 이끌어가 And we going higher cause
Oh yeah. We've reached a new peak.
Just like that, we come back. Just like that, we come back. Just like this, we gonna move like this. Rock like this. Just like this, we gonna move like this. Like
I felt like I was getting beat over the head in two different directions, two different weapons hitting me. Natty's giving you all the attitude and style, and then Belle is just killing you with these whistle notes, and it's just, that was a lot.
저희 솔로곡
Ah, her solo.
다음입니다.
Time after time 울었을지 몰라 잠깐 시간이 더
I haven't listened to this in a while.
Bring the beat back Countdown 모두 준비됐어 now Get right 가고 싶은 대로 Make a kickstart Gotta move on 말해 오직 나만의 word
This group had such an ingenious debut too. Now this is one I listened to a lot. This is one of my favorite songs last year. It's almost like they did the Luna rollout, only they fast tracked it. It was the speed run version, giving each member their own solo, and then y'all come together for the title track. But man, Sugarcoat is something special. I love this song.
Let's go, yeah. 마음이 솔직하게 빛난 발이 바쁠수록 taste so good 하나부터 열까지 다 사랑받지 못한 대로 쉬지 않아 I love Sugarcoat 따위 벗어 던진 날 네가 멀었든지 just move 난 맘대로 날 위한 춤을 추지도 Sugarcoat
Oh my god, dude, she has so much charisma. Her vocals. The only reason this girl is not in put the tongue away. The only reason this girl is not in Twice is because JYP had her on 17 when she was like a fetus. For some reason. Ooh, I really like Belle's tone in this song. This group also has the confidence of, let's say, veterans, just not rookies. Wow, she's good. Wow, she's good. I wish they got all four of them for this. I think Kiss of Life is like the, I always say that I want my K-pop to be K-pop, that when groups sound a little too Western, it's not what I personally want. It really isn't. I think that they are such the perfect blend. They really do. I mean, there's a strong Western sound, to me at least, in my head to a lot of their music, but it feels like the perfect blend to me. I still love it regardless.
저희 더블 타이틀곡 Nobody Knows.
Nobody knows.
Let's go.
And so smart that they put something out like this after Bad News. Smooth. Where did they find Belle? I think I listen to Bad News more, but Nobody Knows might be the better song.
지금 good times together. Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah, nobody knows.
Natty, like Huiso, also just made for the stage. Meant to be a performer.
Good time forever. Good time forever.
곡은 키스들을 위한 편성 Say It.
We were.
It's the thing, there are a handful of B-sides on this album, right? I haven't listened to the album in its entirety, so I don't know how many there are. I have never heard this before.
Too young to realize what is happening inside our hearts.
Oh, it's softer.
보이지 않는 문틈에서 두드릴까 망설이던 왠지 오랜 시간 마주할 것 같아. Every time I see your eyes 알지 못해 마음은 커지기만 했지. But honestly, so we need honey. 스치던 네 손끝에 상관없어져. No need to hesitate. 완벽한 scenario 없는 거라면서 don't lie. Just come on closer, be my thing. There's no time we can waste. Only one thing to say. Say it loud. Say the word loud.
Sweet sounding song.
같던 내 삶에 물들여줘 what's the name. Say it loud. Say the word loud.
The song itself is fine, but it's the vocal performance that I'm really, again, astonished by with them.
즐겁게 드셨나요?
They're great.
저희 2집 미니 앨범 Born to be XX 많은 사랑과 관심 부탁드리고요.
Similar to Weeekly, hoping that they have a comeback within the next 2 months. They should. The timeline would make sense. Because, I mean, Bad News came out. That album came out, what? Was that like September? It feels like a long time ago. It was like September, August or something. I'm really not sure. I can't recall. But it does feel like a while. It was definitely before the Weekly comeback, right? Man, my brain is melted. Okay, well that was Dingo's Rising Voice. Let me know if there is another one of these, because I think this is just so very cool. It does feel like sometimes with the Killing Voice that you're going in with a lot of, I wouldn't say baggage, but I feel like I want to know a lot about that group before I do it, you know? And I necessarily haven't done that for the most part when it comes to groups like EXID. I haven't listened to all of their B-sides, and A-Pink I really don't know a ton about, even though what I heard I really enjoyed. So yeah, there are definitely groups that I went into a bit more blind, but for this, even though I did know all of these groups here and most of the songs they performed, it's like a nice little in for a group possibly. Whereas with Killing Voice, a lot of those groups have existed for, 7+ years. So it's a really cool thing that I hope that they do again with some other, rookies or just newer groups in general. Thank you so much for watching this with me. If you want to see some other content from these groups listed here, like I said, I checked out all of Queendom Puzzle. That's over on Patreon and Fourth Wall, as well as we did a recent variety thing for Weekly that I posted like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. So yeah, check that out if you are interested. Subscribe if you are new. Let me know your favorite songs of these groups and which group you like the most. If you are new to any of these groups, which one stood out the most to you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.